Hey. I saw that. I'm always on time. Look at I'm early this time. Hello. Welcome. I am early this time. So no one has the right to say that I'm late, that I would be late. Welcome. Let me just do a couple of clicks over here so I can get everything ready. There we go. There we go. Welcome. How are you doing, everybody? How's your Wednesday going? Middle week so far. We are getting closer and closer to the weekend. Halen Gaming. Hey, Andre. How are you doing? Hey, Bane. On time, as always. And I didn't forget to ping in Discord either. I did everything I was supposed to do. Hey, Dominic. Hello. Hey, Jack. Hey, Taha. Ready Monkey, Machi, Rabbit Cat, Rishane, Gasdell. Hello, mate, and hello you whose name I can't pronounce, I'm sorry, but hello everybody. Hey, Adrian, Leo, Mohammed, Ninja, there's a lot of you. Whoa, that's a lot of hellos. Hello. Okay, so let's get this started. My forehead is as shiny as ever. Thank you. This is currently on beta test server. I will go through this first, and then I will switch over to my main account on the live servers and do some farming afterwards. So let's first go through the beta testing, and we have a lightning build that we are going to be testing right after also in the beta test server, and then we will go and do some farming. So this is not a live server yet. If you want more information on how to get the beta, !beta in chat will give you a command, or at least should, if I was able to make that command to work. Hello everybody. Let me test that command for you actually. Welcome. Finally made a change. Giants are getting boring. Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be switching away from Giants, to be honest. Okay, yeah, the beta command works. Hey, Calypso! So, I didn't have time last week to make a new video about the beta, but there was a couple of changes for those who are not aware. For example, the auto skip option was removed. You can see it from behind. Yeah, I'm not blocking anything. So the auto plus 30 skips option was removed from the beta, which is a great thing. And instead it was replaced with a banned skill auto skip function. So what this does is on time mode, again, it doesn't work in other game modes. In time auto battle, you can get automatic skips for your military band female and your orc band. So there's a change in that. I think that's a change to better direction. I would love to know other people's opinions on that one. But at least that plus 30 auto skip is gone, at least for now. And also, yep, old statue in town, yep. There's a change log with everything. If you go through the link in chat from the command !beta, that will tell you the changes on this one. Thank you for the subscription, welcome. Also, there was this old statue added in the town section. You have to be at least on wave level 10,000, so you can activate this one. But what this does is when you purchase these options, these are one-time purchases for 999 contracts each. When you buy these, you are able to level up your units that normally can't go over the level 21, for example, or 99 for Defender. You can level them up to level 10,000, which will award you 1 skill point, and also allows them to equip orbs, which is the second option over here. So green and red orbs are what they can. And I will demonstrate this one. I can do this for free because this is beta. So when that is activated, now normally pure wizard level is, I'm not blocking anything here, is 21. And with crystals, I can now level him up. It's 1 crystal each. And since this will take forever, I can actually do it like this. So you can see the cost is 1 crystal for each level. And once we reach 10,000, it will be maxed. And now my pure wizard could equip orbs. This account doesn't really have orbs. I could buy one, but We are not going to be using that one because I don't want to make any changes in here right now. But this is a new thing. And it applies to every hero that normally doesn't go over level 21, for example. Or, for example, a defender that normally has a max level 99, you can now upgrade it with crystals. So normal heroes you still level up with gold, but these we will level up with crystals. I'm missing a lot of things, so I will start answering questions once I go through these one more change. Unless I'm mistaken, there's been a couple of nerfs, for example, in the skill tree. These damage nodes, which you can see the description behind my back. Okay, that's a bad thing, but they were changed to only 2% of extra damage, and also the movement speed nodes were changed from 10% to 5%, so nerfs in the summon skill tree. And at least for now, the summon only once will no longer give extra damage, as it does now in the live server, so that's also a nerf in the summon skill tree. What has changed to the positive way in a skill tree is that you will be able to get much more skill points now in early game. So that means you can see how many skill points I have on this one. I have 53. I have 54 because I just leveled the pure result level 10,000, so I'm not counting that one. So I have 53 skill points on this wave level 58,000 wave account. And on live server, I have 24 skill points. So there's a huge increase in skill points for early game. Means you can max out your full first skill tree very early game. So that's a positive thing. I think that's pretty much the changes for now. Too much skill point for early heights. It seems a little bit... I don't know. It seems like a lot to handle right now. But yeah, it will make early game easier, for sure. Alrighty, what did I miss? Again, welcome. So the build, when's the build? Okay, so this is currently the free auto battle build that I was running on this account. So it's on 58,000 something waves. And I should have... Where did I build the lightning deck? Not here, obviously. Wow, what a meta deck over here. It was not this one. Yeah, I totally remember. There we go. So this is a test lightning build for early game, which we will be running today in this beta test server. Now, I will still recommend the physical summon build, so if you are using physical summon now, keep doing the physical summon build. There might be a lot or a little changes in beta before it's released, so we don't really know what's gonna happen, if there's gonna be something else that's getting nerfed or buffed or anything. So far, nothing has been buffed in the beta. This is what we are going to be trying, and so it's a full lightning build with a full lightning skill tree. I try to make it so that you can see this. Because of the extra skill points that you get in early game, I get almost the full lightning tree, and also get the hammer node up there, and also get the extra damage for leader over there. I'm sorry, you can see the descriptions of the skills, but they are the same as in live server right now. There's no changes in the lightning skill tree in the beta. Why use stone? Stone is for testing, because you can get 3 of these lightning towers. So we are testing this one. I was testing assassin as a damage dealer early game, but this just seemed to work better, so we are going to be running this one as a test. Hey Matty, welcome. How are you doing? How's your meeting busy Wednesday going? And also here are the treasures, so it's the same treasures as in the physical summon build. I want to run this in a very similar way as the physical summon build. Hey! And hello everyone again who I hasn't welcomed yet. You are most welcome here. Glad to have you here. Who is the best, gold auto battle or free auto battle? Free auto battle is something you will have to use until closer to 1 million wave. So until then, free auto battle, and then once you can do level on 3, like recommendedly, is that the word? With gold auto battle, then you can switch over to that one. Got another 4. Oh my. Do I even want to know, Calypso? Do I even want to know? Wouldn't something else be better than angels? If you have idea, something that doesn't really need to be leveled, we can test. I wanted them for body blocking in here. So I switched over actually to the teleport promotion because we are not needing this movement speed for this build. So I used them for the body blocking. Hey Floss, welcome. Hey Little, welcome, welcome. Bishop could work, but we can try it. We can try. Let's try this one first. So I'm usually running Devil Horn +1, but I guess okay. Let's do Devil Horn +1 first. Let's see how that goes. So we're gonna be using free auto battle, like I would be using in my physical summon build as well. The levels of the units, the damage dealers, are the same as in. Oh yeah, Bishop. Yeah, true. So the levels of the main units are the same compared to the physical summon build. So the ratios are higher than normally recommended, but I was also able to run those ratios on the physical summon build. This is the same account that I used to run for 15 days from wave 0 to wave 50,000. We are having a lot of people in here, apparently. So welcome everyone. New or old, welcome. So there is a Devil Horn +1, and we are winning. That was a quite long time to kill the bosses, but yep, we won. The results look like this. Oh, yeah. Thank you, good call. I'm gonna reset. There we go. I didn't even realize, sorry. Do we do another Devil Horn +1? I think this is decently viable. I also tested it for a like a 130,000 wave level account. Tried to do the races like pretty decently. It has pretty decent items, and it was able to complete a couple of test waves. I don't know much more about that, but well, I'm not sure. I'm still using physical summon. This seems to work for early game at least. I don't have experience with late game yet. Any changes in treasure? Same treasures as in physical summon wave builds, so I will show them again after this wave again. So there we go. Now the thing that I probably might not have on a new account would be the Lightning Castle. If I were to level up my heroes with crystals instead. So for now I have a Lightning Castle in here. Because I had Ballista level 10,000 on that account, but I reset it so that I leveled up my Lightning Castle instead. Farming with Lightning build? We can do some testing. I'm gonna switch to Devil Horn +2 first, so you can heal the treasures. So you could also run like Power Glow in here for extra damage, but I would rather want to run this one because this is the same that I was running on a physical summon. Hope you soon get the silver play button. 7 years since you started. It will take a while with Crow Castle, unfortunately, but maybe one day we will get there. It's up to you. If you hit the subscribe button enough, we will maybe get there. It's up to you. Tanarchi costumes? Yeah, I can do that really quick, and then we try Devil Horn +2. So we are going to the costume shop, which I don't have on this account. I can't get them because my Tanarchi level is too low. Let's level up our Tanarchis. That should do. So the new ones are... Oh, I can't go. Now I can scroll further. New ones are this one. And this one. Legend Dragon should be fine with Bowmaster, but Bone is painful. Probably. Okay, let's do a Devil Horn +2. Keep in mind, this is on beta server, and these are just a few test waves. So I haven't done testing, for example, running this wave, like this build for 24 hours, for example. I don't know. I have just done a couple of test waves, because I set this up yesterday. The new costumes are pretty nice, I do agree. I like the slime outfit. I think that's the most prettiest one, personally. We don't know yet when this update will come out. Hopefully soon, but we don't know yet. We don't have an actual date. Final decision about autoskip was that for now at least the +30 is... There we go, that's a win. That was a pretty easy wave, by the way. There we go. +30 was removed from autoskip, and it was added that you can automatically run Orc Band and Military Band Female with autoskip function. Chat, Laku doesn't now read comments to non-channel members. I do read. There's a lot of comments going on. I'm missing something because I tend to be very bad at multitasking. If I'm explaining something, I don't really read everything. I'm reading. Will you make another video on Crocodile? Yes, they will keep on coming. Slowly but steadily. So the boss results look like this. This is the +1, I think. And this is the +2 Devil Horn. So, Tower, it kind of feels weird and wrong to have Tower at the top 3 damage dealer, but it just kind of works, I guess, for now. I can't say about a higher wave level, but at least on this build it is working. It does more than a similar leveled Dark Assassin, for example. Even though I could have... Well, I actually even have the Assassin nodes in here still, even though I'm not using, because I was trying Assassin first, but the towers do more damage. Let's do another wave, because that one was quite smooth. So now you can see in here again, the +30 skip function has been removed and replaced with the auto skip for the band heroes. But we are using free auto battle. 70 people on a non-event stream is pretty good. It's insane. My brain can't comprehend. But you gotta have military band in your build. Yeah, of course, you need to have the hero in your build for it to work. But for most late game builds, you will have Orc Band anyway. But the thing is, can you add Military Band Female to the build and make use of that? That remains to be seen. Orc Band can proc now, yeah, but only on time auto battle. It doesn't work on cold auto battle or free auto battle. So, that's a little scary, but yeah, we were able to do it. Now, Dark Elf doesn't have that much heal, because we don't have physical tree, but I guess that still helps a little bit. Zeus next to Pure Wizard. Do I want to? I can double proc Lightning Archer in this build. But the time is 7 seconds anyway, so... Okay, let's make change. So we will put the shoes in here. We still don't have double... It's gonna do anything. Yeah, I'm missing a lot. So we put... Who do we put? Do we put Bowman? Archer in here. We put... Elf in here and Stone in here or something like this. Targetings. That's great question. This music is way too... I don't know. Happy. Thor is on ground currently. And Shoes is on auto. Should I put it on air? Archer is on air actually. Did the update finally drop? No, this is still on beta. Zeus boss. Feels very weird to do a boss targeting on waving. Oh, master order, let's do that. Slingers are right now on order, but I guess we can do and try near as well. This account doesn't really have a lot of items yet. Again, 58,000 waves. So I have a double cooldown hammer. I don't have really a damage hammer, and then I have, well, this one is nice. Double critical chance accessory on Zeus. I do have one hammer that has damage. It's on Thor, but it's an 8 tier hammer. So again, this is a very low level account. I don't really have much items. Well, an item. How did giants get nerfed? I will explain in a moment. I actually took the Zeus hammer from Smith. I had double cooldown hammer on Smith and I just put it on Zeus because I absolutely had no hammers on this account. House tour? Light? Maybe one day. Good update for Slave Orb heroes? Absolutely, yeah. Having to be able to level up your like support units to level 10,000 and be able to give them green orbs helps a lot. Like, it gives you much more room with orbs. It's a small boost, and we will always take small boosts as well, don't we? So this one was with the new targets, and this one was with the previous ones. Our lightning tower did a lot more damage now, but it can be just a one-time thing. Things vary between waves. Zeus next to previous does nothing. Yeah, I guess so. It may be because of the double cooldown hammer anyway, so... I can also double proc stone on this build. Is there something I haven't explained about this build? If someone wants to try this, again, I am still using physical summon, but this is a test for those who wanna try lightning build. I mean, physical summon is still fine even with giant nerfs, because you will get so much more skill points in early game, like at this point. So for example here, this is the physical summon build on this account with all the skill points that I got. You can, at this wave level, you can max out the full physical tree and even get some additional things you don't really need, because it's just barely not enough to go to the ice tree yet. But like, it gives you much more strength even though there are nerfs. Why stone here? Stone is here in lightning build because stone allows you to get more towers and it gives more tower attack speed. And we have the lightning tower here, thunder tower, sorry, for testing purposes. So we can have, as you can see in here, we can have 3 of the lightning towers because of stone and because of mirror. Now this makes us have a lot less MP recovery because we don't have double worm. We don't have worm at all. Why don't we have worm at all? It should be there. So this is what it should look like. That's why stone is there. If you are not using any damage dealing towers, then stone is gonna be useless. Welcome back, hi. Yeah, thank you. Just realized that one as well. I swear I had Wormy here before I started the stream. Thank you for the subscription and welcome. Thundertow is actually good. It's not better than before. There's been no real upgrades. But if you are using a full lightning build, then it might have use. That's the thing. If you are running the meta physical summon build, lightning tower is going to be completely useless in there. Skill tree. So basically, there's some skill points you could still take. I actually could take. I could remove the assassin skill nodes because I don't use assassin in this build right now. So we could take, there's some critical damage, there's some attack speed over there, and then there's the +2 thunderstorms we could get like this to get small boost. I guess we could also work our way towards the bow node as well for the dark lightning archer, but we have the hammer node. and the extra damage to leader. I'm trying to make sure I don't really block a lot of this. Is lightning the new meta? I don't really think the meta will change a lot, but it's an option. I don't have experience on the lightning build on a late game, so this is a very, very early game. So take this with a grain of salt. It works in here. It looks pretty decent, but take this with a grain of salt. I have only these small tests on the beta test server for those, because a lot of people ask if I want or if I'm gonna do a lightning build or lightning deck every day. Basically, someone asks that. So here we go. This is an option. I might make a new account right from the beginning once the update drops, so that we can have the extra skill points and see how full lightning goes from early game to mid game, if I have the time to do that. But personally, I will keep on doing physical summon most likely, even after the update, on my main account. Are you from Russia? No, I'm from Finland. Let's do one more wave. I was supposed to explain Giants NERF. I think it was explained, but I will also explain, like someone, it was explained in the chat, right? I will go through. Yeah. Over movement speed, yes, and damage, and then the nerfs in the summon skill tree. Those are basically the nerfs that Giants will be getting. The mirror will replicate the tower that's on its right side. So if you have the mirror in here, and then you will have to have only the lightning tower on the right side of the mirror if you want to have it on the lower section. There we go. Oh yeah, I was supposed to change these guys back to make me do extra work with this build. I had everything set up, and then you make me change everything. Damn. And then I have to change them back. Where is Zeus? There we go. Owen had this build. Yeah, I've seen the lightning build video he has had. It's made it some time ago, right? So it's an option. 3 lightning towers is because of the mirror that duplicates the tower. That you will get 1 duplicated tower per 3 tower slots. And when you equip the hero stone, you will get extra tower slots, so you will have enough to get 2 replicates of the tower you are mirroring. So that's why you get 3 lightning towers. Okay, Giants. Let's switch over to this build. So the first thing Giants will get as a nerf, unless things are... Again, this is in the beta. Things might change before this hits live. So this might not be permanent, but at least for now. The movement speed buff that Giants get from Angels will be decreased from plus 100% to plus 50%. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome. So this is a movement speed nerf, making them slower, so they won't be able to hit as many enemies during the wave, because they will spend more time moving around. That's step 1. Then step 2 is that the damage percent of Giants will be decreased. So in live servers we have... What is the percent of stone Giants? 700... What is the percent? I have dementia. So yeah, 700 exactly. So 700 is the damage percent for stone Giants in live server currently. So in beta it's 600. So there's a decrease, and also there will be a decrease for the Mad Giants version as well. So from 910% to 780% per hit. So there's a damage nerf in there. This wasn't written down anywhere, so we just kind of noticed this one. Again, it might change. I kind of hope it will, but we won't know. Again, and now I'm gonna disable my camera for a moment so you can see. So for example, the damage nodes in the summon skill tree were changed to only increase damage by plus 2%. And the movement speed nodes, which you have 8 in the summon tree, were changed from plus 10% movement speed to plus 5% movement speed each. So this means you will get half the movement speed boost from the summon tree that you got previously for Giants. So again, they will be slower and get a little bit less a boost from the damage nodes as well. So that's the changes in Giants. Am I forgetting something? Oh, and also because the summon only once node, at least in beta, doesn't have increased damage anymore. That means Mad Giants will be also a lot weaker than before for colony builds. I hate it because I love Giants. They are my #1 favorite hero in this game. Because they just look so cool. I absolutely love Giants. I've been loving the meta because I love Giants. But I'm 99% sure I will be keep on using them, even after the update. They will still be good. The physical summon will still be good. Again, there's been no buffs to any other element in the beta than what we have currently in the live servers. Only thing we have gotten is nerfs. So, nothing has been made better, at least for now. Again, we are in beta. We don't know for sure. Let's see if we can run this the physical summon build. I guess I have some things on all my units. I think the items should be in check. Let's see if we can run this on with same treasures, but with the physical tree, in comparison to the lightning tree, lightning build. Again, in late game, because you are gonna be trying to run Devil Horn +3 or 4, the highest levels, things are gonna be much harder. The waves are gonna be much harder. So there's where the real difficulty in the game lies. So early game is gonna be easy. So basically you can use basically any kind of a build up to a certain extent and be able to win the waves. But the late game and those highest level Devil Horns are where the real difficulty lies. So can you run something that's as good as physical summon? Potentially, but it will also require a lot of items, for example, which early game accounts don't have, obviously. How many days will it take you to reach 15 million waves? If you want to do the math, I do approximately like 90,000 waves per 5 days. If you want to count from there. How long will it take? My brain is not braining. So yeah, that was the wave and we were able to win. So this would be the battle results with the physical summon build. Not gonna update the game. Well, if we are not forced to update the game, I probably won't right away either if it goes through like this, because farming will be slower if giants are nerfed. Even though we will get the faster chest speed for dragons, it will still be, it might be still slower because of the nerf. And I think if Loss is here, he said today or yesterday that, for example, expert dungeon is much slower for him in beta than in current live server because of the nerf. Am I correct? The best worm is the worm, the first worm in your tower list, because it has an MB steal per hit. Yeah, my in-game name is Laku JK, just as so I will write it down. I can show it in here because this is beta, and I cannot access any rankings in the beta server. Changes in Dungeons and Dragons were that the beginning dungeon probabilities to encounter each boss were changed, so that the chance to encounter the spider boss was increased. So you will be able to get more attack speed runes, potentially per hour, because you will be able to encounter the spider boss more often. And the chest timer for, let's do something. Do I have a dragon build? This is probably a colony build. I guess we can, let's just kill Sin. Wow. Chest timer was changed from 10 seconds to 5 seconds, so that will be faster. after the update. What does JK mean? It's related to my name. But we can also decide that it means a joke or just kidding. I'm fine with that one as well. We don't have to take everything very seriously, do we? So that fits very, very nicely. Jiangfan, hello, welcome. And everyone else again, welcome. So this is the... do you want to see something else from this Lightning build now before we switch over? From beta before we switch over to live server, because I want to also farm today. Do some on dragon. Downarcher wave build. Well, Downarchers will be getting a small upgrade because of the costumes. Will have some damage boost, but I don't think it will still be enough to justify going with the Downarcher build. If you want to go optimally. Okay, again, if you want to have something flying, something try to fly in my eye. Ow. If you want to have like fun and you don't care to have the most optimal thing in the game, then Downarchers probably will work as well. I have bad news, my brother uses Thornworm. Yikes. Farm with this build. So let's... Do we do it like Legendary Dragon with this build? Okay, let's make some changes. If this was a dragon build, let's just make like some small changes. What would we take? We would take the Strange Key, we would take these ones. We don't need summon damage. So we could get something else, but what? Let's just take this one. I don't know how much damage we are going to be taking. Do we want to put in Defender, perhaps? And this is just a 58,000 wave level account, so let's do that one. And let's target boss for, I guess, all of these units. Oh, that one is on boss already. That one is on boss already, okay. Yeah. Probably 2 PM in Finland. It's 5 PM actually. I just had dinner before starting the stream. Have you made a Downarcher only account? No, I have not. I could try that in the future as well. There's a lot of things that I could do, like a new account and try getting 100,000 waves, 500,000 waves, or something like that. It takes years. Yeah, it does take years. Okay, I don't have any hotkeys in here, and I don't know how awkward farming like this will be. I'm gonna switch stone. Do we put the lightning towers to attack boss as well? Are they gonna be doing a lot of damage to Legendary Dragon? Let's see. By boss, you mean the highest health units. The boss targeting section will target the boss monsters, the boss at the end of the wave, or dungeon and dragon bosses, so dragons and dungeon bosses. Let's see how this will go. I haven't done a lot of stuff on this build, on this account lately. It takes ages, at least. Did Thor die? I guess he did. Are we dying? Did we lose our leader? Yeah, we did. We are not winning this one. Wow. This one, well, this one went really, really well. Rickroll, I think it's an option. I don't think it's a really, really... Like, it's not gonna be better than physical summon, most likely. It won't. But it's an option, maybe, if you want to do it. I will not change my build. I will keep on physical summon. But we'll have to see until the update goes live what will happen, if there's gonna be any more changes or not. Kai, see you next time, if you are here. Bill, thank you for joining in once again. What infinite colony ratio is recommended? Mochi, it will depend on what Devil Horn you are running. Early on, if you can get like a 3x ratio, that will be fine, but later on you will want to get as high as you can. Okay, we lost, so that didn't go very well for this build. How did the damage results look? Again, they look like this, so... the problem is that we lost Thor. So we will give Thor some leads, and we can take something else as well. We take some attack speed away and give him more leads. Maybe he doesn't die that way. And we have Sealed Castle, we have Defender, we have Elf, who is not going to be giving out a lot of heal because we don't have the physical tree. Let's try again. If Thor stays alive, we should be fine, right? Possibly. Well, he's not alive, at least for now. But this seems to be going a little bit better, but we are taking a lot of damage. I probably should use the Altar of Death, to be honest. And I guess I keep on... It's really awkward. I have no experience on farming on this account, on this build, so it's really awkward. But we were able to win. Hey, yay! We won. And I got an absolute garbage of an item. For Devil Horn 2, you want 4.5 ratio, do not need any time out of battle. So there you go, about the infinite colony ratio. Mochi was the one who asked, right? Thank you, Floss. I keep on forgetting how much you need. I would have said 4, perhaps. If you're running Devil Horn +1, then you will need a little bit less, of course. But always you want to go as high as you can. Okay, we won. That's a plus. But I guess it was quite slow. Let's try with the Altar of Death. And I keep on forgetting Zeus as well. We are winning barely, but I mean, again, this account is not on a wave level where you are supposed to be farming Legendary Dragon anyway, so I guess this is fine. At least we are winning. Are not getting bored of staying all night grinding and AFKing to farm waves. I mean, the game, the auto battle runs on itself. You can't really get bored because you don't really have to do anything, right? Only manual play you do is basically farming, and if you do it in moderate amounts, I find it enjoyable, so I don't get bored of it. But again, that varies by person. If you find it boring to farm dragons, then you probably will get bored. Stream without giants. No, let's switch back. Giants are here. Giants are here. I will never stream without giants. They will be in every single stream we ever do. Does lag affect summons and heroes the same? Most likely. I guess maybe summons would get the most negative effects out of it compared to like an AoE effect. It would be pretty similar, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's not a very reasonable thing to achieve Legendary Dragon at this wave level, to be honest. I would wait until you are closer to like a 100,000 waves before considering it. But it's possible in here. It's very slow, but it's possible. Will you change any hero in your main build after update? We will have to see. Probably not. I will see how the game will run once we actually get it on live. And if it runs with the same waves per hour and it just doesn't get me any losses, I will just keep on doing that, most likely. I'll just shut my mouth, I ask too much. Asking questions is always a good thing. That's how you learn. So that's preferable. Will giants become bad? They will become slower. And they will still be strong. What wave would you recommend farming the Sin Dragon at? I would say 100,000 waves. And upwards. But you can start doing it earlier if you can stand it till slow kill time. Okay, so I guess we can switch over to the main version now. Can we? Anything else you want to see? We can try Sin as well, I guess, on this build. Well, that's gonna be fast again because the levels are a little bit overkill for Sin. So that was Sin and this was for the Lesson Dragon. I don't think having the Lightning Towers are really great benefit for Dragon, so having it on auto would probably be better option for Dragons, so that they can clear the normal monsters during waves, during the battle. Is Sin worth farming at 30k? If you haven't done Sin yet, then yes, but if you have already done some Sin and you have some basic items on your units, then probably no. I'm busy with a lot of things. I will just leave it at that. Chrono Hero, what is the best class? In your early game, you will most likely want to run the passive version because you can't handle the mana cost and you don't have any items. But once you can handle the mana cost, you will want to go to the yellow version. And then once you have enough cooldown items, you will want to go. Ultimately, the blue version is the best one. There's a very useful free-to-use spreadsheet made by Floss in my Discord channel that you can use to calculate which person will be the best for you personally on your account. You can find it through my Discord server. If you aren't there yet, now it's time to join. Floss made it, he's an absolutely awesome dude. Red Dragon worth farming? No, I would say not. You critical chance, 1 critical damage, LT sword, that's definitely worth keeping. If it had a +1 summon unit, it would be a giant item. If it was a bow, it would be a bowmaster item, but even on the sword, it's definitely worth keeping. My Discord server, I will send the link in chat right now. Okay, Floss did as well. The link is in the chat right now to join the server if you aren't there yet. Okay, let's... Do we want to try something else? Can we beat Intermediate Dungeon? I have no idea. Well, we can. It's very, very slow. Right? It's very slow. Definitely, if you are doing a dungeon, it takes this long, don't do the dungeon. It's never worth it. Like, this is a torture. This is an example of what you never should be doing. Yeah, we were able to win. Wow. That took like 5 minutes or so. The other results for the dungeon. Hey, Pan. Hey, everyone else as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Vixen, I will keep some stuff to myself. Calypso, thank you. See you next time. I didn't get to see what item you got. I will probably see it after the stream. Flying enemy in intermediate dungeon? Yeah, that's the most annoying thing in intermediate dungeon. On physical summon build, it's basically your bowmaster who will have the solo. But if it's giving you a lot of problems, then you are most likely not at the stage where you should be farming the dungeon anyway. Eric, hello, hello. Can you make a series like 0 to 50k with an anti-meta build like Town Arts or Lightning build? Physics Summon build feels boring after 1 year. I don't find it boring personally, but yeah, I could see myself trying this build over here, for example, as a Lightning build and see where we can go. Just starting from scratch so I can see how the really early game goes with the Lightning build as well. Or other builds as well. Why can't I Devil Horn 2 at 30k? Devil Horn plus 1 is really what you should be doing in the early game. I wouldn't recommend going. Like, even on here, I can run the plus 2. Well, I unequipped the Devil Horn. The plus 2. But up until now, this account was running just the plus 1. And that's completely fine. You don't have to rush until you get a reasonable amount of skill points, which you will be getting faster with this update, and also once you get like decent items as well. You will have to get, like, I have pretty decent cooldown items, for example. I have a double cooldown, also percentile cooldown, and a single cooldown on Pure Wizard on this account, so I have been quite lucky with the cooldowns. And same goes for Necromancer as well. This is the free double cooldown staff that you will get from colonies after the update. And then a single cooldown line in here. So that would be probably the minimum recommendation if you want to start using Devil Horn plus 2. Weak Chain, I'm gonna keep that information to myself. Like I said before. Is Lightning Bowmaster usable over Physical one? Physical one, if you are using the Physical Summon build, is better. But if you are using a Lightning build, then the Lightning will be better. But eventually you will still want to get the Bowmaster like these nodes over here in the physical tree. This will still boost the Lightning Bowmaster or the Lightning Archer as well. Everyone, yes, Bane, everyone will get the staff even after you have beaten all the colonies. There will be a small battle in here like this chest icon, and you can beat this once. Everyone will get this after the update. So you will get a free double cooldown S staff once it goes live. I guess I haven't tried, but maybe you can, like, if you get bad rolls, you can just like reload your game and try again. I don't know if that works. Well, that one, but at least you will get one for free. This account is at 58,000 waves, so it's a pretty early game account. This is for testing. I also tested the same build on an account that's on 130,000 wave-ish, and I was able to win in there as well, so it was pretty decent testings. And once more, the auto-skip plus 30 function has been removed, and it's been replaced with the auto and skill option if you use time auto battle. So automatically it will use the Orc Band skip ability and Military Band female if you have that one in your build skip ability instead of the plus 30 skip. What counts as good DCD rolls? I don't think it will make a huge difference unless you get like both lines to be a bottom rolls. Because you will be eventually replacing this item anyway with a double cooldown item with a flat line on an L or E tier item. But if you can probably get a little bit more cooldown if you get on higher rolls, closer to 10% on a max level item. But what counts as good is probably up to you, I would say. On this build account, I really have just this one is the physical summon normal wave deck. Why Wizard is at level 10,000 on the thumbnail is because when this update goes live, we will have this old statue in the town that allows you to use crystals to level heroes that normally can't be leveled higher than for example 21, and you can level them up with crystals, 1 crystal each, up to 10,000. At which point you will get 1 skill point, so we are getting a lot of new skill points if you max out all of these heroes, and you will be able to use green or red orbs on these heroes. Well, Pure Wizard can only use green orbs, because red orbs can only be used on heroes that doesn't have an ability on their own. So green orb would be something you can use on your Pure Wizard. How many times did I do Sin? I'm wave 15,000. I did 1,000 times on this account myself. But that's gonna be something you have to decide. You can do less or you can do a little bit more. But I wouldn't do much more. Like, this is pretty much the max I would really go. 3,000 defense would be probably pretty decent, yeah. Also depends on your luck. If you get somewhat... You don't have to strive for best items at that point, because you will be replacing all of those anyway. But if you get like something useful for all of your units, then you are good to go. Had horrible luck, yeah, we all. Me too, me too. On this account I have had more luck probably than on my main account, I guess, compared to the amount of farming I have done. What can I do? Okay. I'm gonna be switching to the main game now on my main account. I wanna do some farming. And I hope someone else wants to do as well, because I wanna get some good items today. And craft. I wanna craft a DCD IQ item today. Did I save my game before quitting? I have to check. I was waving on my cell phone still. What do you think about Oak Band Autoskip? Is it still too pay to win, or does it make... I guess it gives you another reason to buy Tab, so I can understand why he wants to add that one. Because if you can just get everything without using Tab, you get enough money just by using Gold Auto Battle, why would you buy Tab? And that makes developer lose money. So I can get, he wants to give some sort of an advantage to those who use Time Auto Battle. Personally, I don't think it's too pay to win. I think compared to what we were having, it's a much better option. I'm fine with that, personally. I'm fine with that. I think, well, 3x game speed, 24/7, is also a highly pay to win thing. But we are kind of fine with that one as well, I guess. Is it interesting to remove Golem Master from my deck? Golem Master is usually not very useful. If you want to have fun, then it's fine to have him, but it's not really a strong hero to use. I wouldn't really recommend using him on a wave deck. Is the gold bought with 11 red crystals a lot? It showed me 11... It's not a lot. If you can get something for red crystals, always get the 10 hours of auto battle. This one. Always get this one. If you can. If you have excessive, then you can buy the gold. But this is the best thing you can buy. They should add less pay-to-win features and start doing performance updates. Yes, and also new content, something that we can play. Alrighty, let's switch over. I burned my finger earlier this week and now it's it looks disgusting. Okay, there we go. We should have... Okay, we don't have the game anymore. There we go, and now we can disable this text because we are not on beta anymore. So this is a live test server. This is a live test server. This is the live server. This is my main account, so we are gonna be doing some farming. But we will start with crafting because I have some red dust I wanna get rid of. More than 1 minute for a dragon is quite a long time, but if you are fine with that, then it's up to you. Kairu, I was farming yesterday, and the first E item I got was a Mimic Chance. So the first one we craft today will probably be Mimic Chance as well. Okay, let's do accessories. Let's get... Now that we are on live, it's not gonna be a Mimic Chance, it's gonna be a DCD IQ. Thank you. Hey Ringo, welcome, how are you doing? It was not a Mimic Chance, but it was equally, or even maybe more useless life. Perfect gold skill. You. Yeah, we are not going to be keeping this one. It doesn't have... Yeah, chain lightning and lightning damage go well together. But still, it's a very bad item. No. Close, yep. Very close. The stream delay seems to be quite a lot today again. I apologize for that one. Let's do another one. We can do 6 now, and then we start farming, and then we do some more maybe later, before we end the stream eventually. Well... Only cooldown skill level, again, it's not... It's better than the previous one, but yeah, this is just a bad item. Still, Goldberry is just useless. No. No way we would be keeping this one. Weapon. Catharsis. For you, okay. One weapon. We will do one weapon. Thank God it's not the good one. Stun chance and because flying damage. Again, Colony cooldown skill level. Yeah. There's not much that's going to be useful in this item. So it's going to be very nice tree dust for us. Damn. I would say after testing all of that testing, explaining everything in beta, we deserve a good craft. Don't you agree? We deserve a good craft today. It has bad lines, but it's a DCD IQ. Wow. It has very sad lines, but it's a DCD IQ. Should I cry or laugh? Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's... The percentile line is a bottom roll. The item quality line is a bottom roll. This one barely goes over it. Wow. I mean, wow. We got it. We finally. Before 8 million waves, like I said in the previous video, before 8 million waves, I got a DCD IQ. Now I can quit. My life is complete. See you in the next life. Yeah, a little bit over 7 million waves and we got the first one. So I guess now we have to start working towards a new one. Because... I mean, it's a DCD. I'm satisfied of getting it finally after so freaking long. But... Of course, you can always complain a little bit. I wanted max rolls. I wanted max rolls on everything. I'm happy. It was worth getting out of bed today. Yeah, let's... should we sell it or get it? Okay, let's... you don't seem too happy. I mean... Okay, let's go and level it up right away. It was a necklace, right? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's upgrade it one. I got it! I got it! Now, accidentally, let's map this one. Okay, let's see what will happen when we equip this one. Don't worry, we'll get another one in 7 million waves. Thank you. Thank you for that. Makes me feel good. Max item quality is at 25%, right? It's still better, yes. So, it's an upgrade. I must be happy for this one, right? I must be happy. But it's not as good as Calypso's. Oh boy, oh boy. So, we have now 6.1. What do we have when we equip this one? Is it enough? The rolls are so bad. Don't you get started with me, dude. I got one. I finally got it. And from 6.1, yeah, we went to 5.9. We are below 6 seconds now. We are below 6 seconds. All 3 rolls. Dude, let me have this moment. Wow. I'll have to put some rooms on that one as well. We are going down. That's a good thing. So I think I get like one more CD for the build and we are at 6.8. 5.8 at that point. It's an upgrade by 0.9% for this line and 0.1 second for this line. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Yes, all of the rolls, they all suck. But at least this could have been worse. You know? It could have been worse. Okay, my brain can't really comprehend this one. I actually got it. I actually got it on stream. It had bad rolls, but I got it and it's a better one now. I have to put some runes on the item. What did I have on the accessory? Oh god, what accessory was it? I've had it for so long. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Hero damage skill level and critical chance skill level. I guess we can put them somewhere else as well. I have some runes on every item, I guess, for now. Every useful item. I do. I'm gonna put the critical chance skill level on this item actually because it's cheaper than the E item. So let's go add socket. What are the chances we will be getting even better DC Daigo today? Next to 0, right? We're gonna be wasting some oranges. I don't really care. I'm having so mixed feelings right now. I'm so happy. Minus 0.2 is nothing. I do agree. I do agree. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I could be happier. Can you never be satisfied? I mean, this was a good day. This was a very good day. Let's do this before I accidentally do something stupid. A critical chance, skill level, +1 on the staff. There we go. Adding runes, the second rune on L tier item is cheaper than E tier item, which is why I used it on the staff instead of just putting 2 runes on the DCD. Yeah, the staff is really good. It's an upgrade. Yes, I am happy, and it took me 7 million waves to get that one. Hey John, I finally got the cooldown skill rune after 893 kills against the two-headed. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations to you as well. That feels great, doesn't it? Wait, I don't have just have to make sure I don't have the hero damage skill anywhere, so I'm gonna just place it on this one. I hope I have a hero damage skill level rune. I should gonna sort the runes first. There we go. I'm gonna be using one rune on this item, so we are saving some boxes that way. There we go. So, hero. Yes, I do have. Thankfully. Well deserved. Thank you. I am happy. I am happy. I mean, this is the happiest a finished man can look like. You know? You might not understand it. Why I'm not jumping off the roof. This is the happiest, the peak happiness of a finished person. Equipped. Okay, now we have everything like the way we had before. The same runes on the build, except our pure wizard is 0.2 seconds lower. How many bone? Actually, not that much. Well, more than you. You had your first before 200,000, right, Calypso? I haven't been able to do much. I've been doing a little bit of intermediate dungeon for some skill duration runes. No luck in there, really, but I haven't been doing bone basically for 2 seasons, at least. GV, hello. Back-to-back DCD IQ. Let's do that. Back-to-back DCD IQ. Boom. Close. It has 0 of those lines. Okay, do we do a test run on this build? On 5.9? 999? On cold auto battle. Are you good at speaking Swedish? I probably understand more than I can speak. Jag kan tala lite svenska. But not much. I haven't been using my Swedish for ages. 5.9 is terrible proc, just to see how this goes. I can change things, I can get some more bonus gold in. Or I can just try to get it a little bit lower, but it means I can use the same cooldown as before, and can I do this? What is the... I can do this, okay. I can use the same cooldown as before and get 2 additional bonus gold skill level lines for the build. So I can do that. And get like, what, 5% more gold. No mimic chance today. This day is blessed. Yes! Not a single mimic chance. Only great items today. Yeah, that was better one. But I don't think we made... Yeah, we made not a lot of gold from that one. It was horrible. Let's do another one. I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I first saw the lines on the DCD IQ, for a moment I had to think, is it even gonna be better? Because it was a close one. It was a really close one. Okay, this one much better, yeah. In terms of gold. So the difference between these 2 waves, there and there. So with this setup I could have 2 less CDEs in the build and 2 more bonus gold skill levels in the build. More gold with the same cooldown, thanks to that item. So yes, it was a good upgrade. In that sense. But if I can get like 1 more CDE for the build, or just a tiny bit better item quality, a double cooldown, then I will probably switch back to using cooldown lines on my military band. I actually have a little bit less bonus gold in here on this rune than what I had on the other item, but... Do you even want to farm now? Of course I want! I want another one! I want the staff! Of course I want to farm now. We do have some dust as well, but we don't really have crystals, so let's not spend too much oranges. Do I have my hotkeys? I seem to do, yes. What a day, I'm sweating. Damn. Let's see, the first E item today from Bone is going to be useful as well. I know, I have a feeling now. We have broken the curse. The curse of no DCD IQ has been dispelled. So, I'm gonna get another one quite soon. Not on this item, but close. It's not a good item. At least now we know your account isn't bugged. That's true. It feels great. I mean, it feels great. And I guess that the fact that it could be better actually gives me even more motivation to farm, because now I want the better one. Now I know I can get the better one. If it was perfect, would I have much reason to farm anymore? Not that much. Now I do. Let's go. You want to race Calypso? Or someone else? Want the staff? Me too. I guess we will be crafting weapons. Because even a similar weapon, the staff at DCD IQ would be a huge upgrade now. Da, 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 da. I also got a good DCD staff yesterday, but no IQ. Close one. How good? Still using 9.5% staff on Pure Visage, so if you could get a DCD IQ staff, that would be absolute bonkers, right? Like getting the same stats as you have on your accessory on a staff. What a scary thought. You would be an unstoppable beast at that point. What do you recommend to player that is wave 1255? I would recommend this video that I will link in the chat right now. It's the beginner guide that will get you started for your first 2000 waves and onwards. There we go. So the build shown in there is what you can be using, and it's the meta build you should be using right now. And it will also tell you the build that you want to use after like 1800 or 2000 waves. How much should I farm Legendary Dragon? That's a very good question. Someone want to answer that one? How much should you farm Legendary Dragon? Imagine a Pure Visage under 5 seconds. Absolutely broken. Because my account has a very low Legendary Dragon defense. I've gotten most of the items from crafting, but I would recommend much higher defense than this one. So maybe 50,000 at least. It depends on your luck, of course. And how much time you are willing to use on farming. The more you do, the better time you will most likely have on progressing. Did you ever play Phasmophobia? No, I have not never played it myself, personally, no. I watched people play it, like on streams and stuff, but I have never played it myself. I guess you like it, David? I get scared easily. It's a really anxious game for me, I would imagine. I got 50k lesson before I got the bunny app. That could be probably a decent milestone to hit. Again, it will depend. Someone will wanna do 100,000 defense, someone won't. Don't wanna do even that. Hey Bin, welcome, welcome. You just play this game? Mostly on videos on stream. I do this game, yes, but I do play some other games as well. And I'm always looking new games that I could make videos of. For now, it's mostly Crow Castle, yes. Horror game stream. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure if I wanna record myself screaming like a little girl. I'm sure you would enjoy it, yeah, for sure, but... We'll probably keep farming till I get the DCD IQ stuff, and then take a break from Bone. I guess that sounds pretty reasonable. But for me, it's probably the same. Because if I get that, if I will keep on running the same build, I pretty much have everything set. Like, on a decent level, at least. Then I will just get some skill duration runes, which I do need. Again, I still have no skill duration runes on my build, so I will get those. For the content. You recommend play it with someone so you won't get scared? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Playing how many players can you have on the same game? Like 4? Can you have like... How many players can you have in there? Hey Samuel, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Are heroes better for progress? Yes. 4 total with the host, so it's basically a 4-man party at max. Is there like an advantage? Again, I have been watching a little bit like streams, and usually that's a solo play. So what are the advantages of playing with a group? Does your whole group have to survive? Can you sacrifice a Casper, for example, if needed, from the group to survive? Or what are the advantages of playing in a group? Other than you can explore the houses or the places faster. What are the heroes that got nerfed in the next update? So far, it would seem summons will get nerf, and giants in particular. We are talking about Phasmophobia, Calypso. I went through the beta changes and the nerfs as well previously on this stream, so you can check back. I will add timestamps to this video after I stop streaming, so that those who want can jump and see those sections. Things about the update, things about the lightning build, and then things about me getting a DCD IQ, for example. It's faster and you can buy stuff, so you don't have to buy everything yourself. So basically it's just easier in a way then. How about the survival? Can you sacrifice your team member? Can you feed someone to the ghosts? Or do you all have to survive? How does it work? I think if I ever were to do a horror game stream that I could play together with someone, I need to have Calypso there. At least. Yeah, I guess it could be an option in the future. Why not? I don't have that game personally myself right now. Still get scared easily. You should see me. You're experienced enough, you can determine if the ghost targets everyone, for example. Ooh. Interesting. So we would need a sacrificial pawn for the team then. Can we think of anyone who wants to be the sacrifice? We need a cursed item or revive which randomly spawns on the map. Is there a drawback of doing that if it's a cursed item? Did I miss something about DCD IQ? I don't know. You don't need to sacrifice. I know, I get it, I don't need to, but if I want to sacrifice someone. You know, for... I don't know. You have to feed the ghost as well, right? What was your sanity? Meaning ghost? Okay, so there's a drawback. Okay. It took off from if I go to the way build. So for example, so now it's the same, 6.1. I ran this before. But I had more cooldown skill. If I have the same CDEs in the build, it will go from 6.1 to 5.9. Which is another great amount to have. I would... What, 5.8 would be much better, right? So I can just use different items on my military band with this item and get 2 more bonus gold skill level lines for the build instead. So I can run the same cooldown with bonus 2 more bonus gold skills. And point 2, if you, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's an upgrade. And like I said before, I had to... I don't know how I look the moment I craft that item. But I had to think really carefully, like my brain was on full capacity, like trying to figure out if the item is actually even gonna be better than what I have currently. Wow, this is a horrible, horrible, terrible item. It was like a close one. The rolls looked so low, all of them, that I was really scared that if I get an DCD IQ that's not better than what I currently have, then wow. Oh, I agree. When you play it yourself, it most likely will be super scary. Every upgrade is an upgrade. That is true. But I was a little scared. My brain math doesn't work as good as an AI's math, so I wasn't exactly sure right from the start if it's going to be an upgrade. So imagine I was probably like smiling and then like this. My reaction. Very understandable. Thank you. Thank you. How you get free auto battle? You get free auto battle if you use this treasure called the Wordless Coin, which you can buy if you just go to the treasures tab section and the third tab over here, and you could just tap this icon, you can buy this treasure. So if you have it equipped and you start a wave, oh, we got crystals. If you have this equipped and you start a wave, you can use this button over here to change to the free auto battle version. This is not a wave build, so I'm not gonna be doing that. I get jump scared in playing freaking PUBG. Watch it again to see your reaction is pretty fun. Can you see? Yeah, there's a very long pause of processing what you are looking at. And I can assure you, that's the wrong word. Like, it felt even a lot longer in my brain. It felt like a year. It felt like I'm a deer in headlights and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to feel? Am I supposed to feel good or bad?
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
When is a good time to change sniper for Dark Assassin? You will need like 95-ish skill points to reach the sniper skill nodes as well. So that's the assassin skill nodes, sorry. So that's the time when you can start about thinking to change. $93 perhaps is the minimum. 95 to 100 is safe. Check every line like 50 times. Yeah, I probably, I don't know, I was like, what's on the screen? What is on the screen? What am I seeing? How important is keeping waves with crystals at wave 360k? I would concentrate on leveling your castle path to level 10,000, each of them, before concentrate on skipping on that wave level, I would say. And you can also, after the update, you can also level up your Pure Wizard, Necromancer, Military Bands, Defender. All of those, you can level them to 10,000 with crystals as well. That will give you some extra skill points also. But we are also going to be getting more skill points earlier from waves, so skipping waves is probably not that bad idea either way. I have maxed castle bots, all of them. Okay, at the 360k, that's pretty nice. Even the bottom, the poison base, people usually overlook this one because it's the only base that goes to level 10,000. If you have all of them, then yeah, you really don't have to use them anything else than skipping. Noticed you were trying a lightning build, and after finding an efficient one in beta, I have been using it on a new account at about 2k waves, and it's very good. It's definitely usable, yeah, definitely. Because we have been getting a lot of lightning updates in the past updates that were added to the game like a year ago. So it's been made better and better than what it was a couple of years back, for example. But still, like, physical summon is just so overpowered. Has been for ages, so overpowered that there's not really a contender for it. Unless you are in very late game, where all sorts of shenanigans become possible as well, but... Waiting new update to change to Dark Assassin. I heard you get free reset tickets. Most likely yes. Usually, especially if we are getting nerfs, there will be If you have a hero that's over level 10,000, you will be given free reset tickets. I think 3 usually, after an update. So I guess we can safely say we will be getting that after this update as well. Yeah, the bottom piece is it's a sneaky one. It's only the poison goes over level 10,000. So it's the only bottom piece, and people don't really have a reason to expect that it would go higher than the 99 than what the others go. So it's a sneaky bottom part in that sense. In Phasma you unlock better gear, and sometimes it's worse, you have to use tier 1 instead of tier 2. Like, what is the difference between tiers in items? No worries, but once this update hits live server, it's gonna be better for you to start upgrading your heroes with crystals to level 10,000. Once the beta comes to live servers, because it will only cost 1 crystal per each level for the heroes, whereas for casual paths it will be increased to 2 crystals per level after 5,000 levels. It will be cheaper to upgrade the heroes first. But since you have everything except the poison part done, I guess you might have enough time to also max out the poison part before we get the update. I'm guessing it will take a while still before we get it. Wow, that's a triple element. Not a quadruple, but also very close. I still have 2 hero and the Townhouse ticket left from the last update. I haven't used anything from the last update, I think. Actually, do I have... You can hold 10 tickets, right? At max. I have 6 hero tickets, I have 1 Townhouse ticket, so I can still take some more. 3 tickets. Gimme, 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 gimme. When did you start uploading? Videos in general, or do you mean when this stream started? We have been streaming for 1 hour and 37 minutes today. Yeah, if you're running a lightning build with lightning nodes, then Thor will be stronger. Because Edward is stronger if he gets boost from physical. And he also boosts giants. If you're not using giants, if you're not using physical, then Thor will get more boost. And be a better option. Hey David. Hey Ahto. Ahto. Welcome. Welcome. Nerf on giants will be lower damage for giants and lower movement speed from the Angel's buff, and also less movement speed and less damage boost from the summon skill tree. If the beta goes through as it is now. It's not live yet, so no changes have been made to the game so far. I uploaded my first video like 2017, I think. I did that for a while, then I had like a 5 years break. And about like a year and a half ago, I started to regularly do uploads again. A bit less than a year and a half, but getting there. It's not good thing that I did this. I mixed lightning with Townhouse build, and it's been the most efficient but requires high infinite colony ratio like normal Townhouse, but allows me to run DH4 at 2k waves. I would be very like taking builds that can run high devil horns at that wave level with the grain of salt, because it's a good thing, you can do it, yes. Will you be able to keep that up for a long time? Because in early game, your raises will be insanely high, but that will start dropping quite soon. Thermometer tier 1 is worse for finding ghost room, but better check temperature when already found it. Tier 2 is the opposite, okay? That's weird. How do you get more 3 golem? David, you can have more ends. I assume you're meaning the ends. If you have items that have red +1 summoned unit lines. So I have a staff and I have an accessory on my druid. So both have +1 summoned unit. This gives me +2 to ends. Also it gives me 2 more of the hawks as well. It works on both summons. Shall we go crafting and get the DC Diago staff today as well? We can do 4 more. We have dust as well. Be mad, I went through all the changes at the start of this stream. So you can go back and check in there if you want to see everything in the beta itself. I've also added timestamps to this video after I have stopped streaming. But there might still be more changes to be coming in the beta before it's released, so we don't really know everything yet, but that's what we know so far. Gonna craft weapons? Exactly. Exactly, this man knows the drill. Now it's time to get the DCD IQ hammer with max rolls. That would be fun. Well, a bow would probably be even worse. Hammer at least could be useful, but... Are we ready? What are the chances? We have 4 E-items to come. What are the chances to get a DCD IQ weapon? That would be equal to hitting a jackpot, getting 2 DC Daggers on the same day. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Not the first one. Defense skill level, not really what we want. Damage reduction on the staff, again, and physical damage, not really what we want. Not gonna be keeping this one. DC Daggers on Smith for 3 procs per yeah, so I can run the shittiest build and still be able to win because I have so much heal. Let's go. Let's go. Single cooldown line. Now this with the DCD IQ. Beautiful. Other than that, it's not a great one. If it had a cooldown skill level +1 line, I could use it on Alchemist. But for this one, no. No way we are keeping this one. It's a 50-50. It indeed is. 2 more? We will just do 3 more if I have more dust. I don't care if I spend some oranges. Today's been a good day. Damage, cold damage, area skill damage with MP recovery skill. Again, we are not looking for MP recovery really in here. Hey Thomas, how are you doing? Wrong account, alrighty. I tried to do accessories. Muscle memory. I don't know what kind of muscle memory I have in my brain, but yeah. Damage, fire damage, flying damage, lightning mastery. These are just absolutely horrible, terrible, terrible items. Ghost room has lower temperature, and if it's under 0, it's an evidence, meaning you narrow down the ghost you need to find. I've been watching enough Supernatural to know that the temperature drops if there's a ghost nearby. That much I do know. Okay, 1 more? No, we don't have enough L-stones. Why don't we have enough L-stones? We need 1 more. Wow. So we craft 1... Did I just craft with the L item? L-stones. Yeah, I didn't want to do... It's a DC hammer. Wow. Well, now we don't have enough. I was supposed to craft one L item with the pink dust so that we can get one more dust for the E item. But okay, that works. Screw me, I guess. Oopsie. Well, we just have to get a couple of more drops. That's fine. That's fine. We are fine. There's been a lot going on today. The word proc is wrong for how we use it, but I guess we don't have a better programmed random occurrence. I didn't even know where it comes from, to be honest. There's nothing random about most abilities outside of the game being goofy. That is true. That is true. When can I expect Phasmophobia? No promises. I will keep it in mind. Again, I don't even have the game. I would have to buy it first. Finnish food is like 4,000 different kinds of ripe bread and hot dogs. I agree with the first one, but I don't know about the hot dogs. My most powerful hero is the Giants currently. As you can see from these results, for example, against the Dragon. And Hawk Druid have a skill because he is wearing a red orb called the Cursed Orb. So the skill you see is this orb over here. And your Druid has to be level 10,000 for you to be able to use orbs on him. I think that the next item will be good. Thank you. Let's say next E item will be good. I count on you. Indonesian? Greetings to Indonesia. I guess there's... is there anyone else still here from Indonesia? It's rather late for you, isn't it? I tried to start the stream a little bit earlier today again than usually, so that the people on late Asian time zones could also join in. I hope I managed to do that. The damage is crazy, yeah, it is. They are my highest level unit by far, so that also helps them being the most damage. And I'm not really summoning anything here, except using Giants and Bowmaster. Are you in special server? Because I don't have the update. The update is not live yet. This current, what you see in here is the normal game. The update is not live in here. But the one that I went through previously on the stream was on the beta test server. So it's a different, it's like a closed server. Which will be linked now, right now in the chat. Thank you, Floss. But it's not live yet. And we don't know when it will be live. Manipulators, thank you very much. I highly do appreciate that one. Thank you. Happy to have you here. Also found that using Thor instead of Giants is better damage dealer because it does more damage at lower level than Giants. Yeah, the problem with Giants in very early game, even without changes in the new update, has been the fact that they have been quite slow before you get some movement speed boosts, especially from the summon skill tree. So that plus the fact that your other units are in early game over leveled, so your ranged units will be able to kill stuff before the Giants have time to walk over there, will result in Giants having a lesser damage output in your results. They have still been extremely useful and strong against stuff like bosses, like dragons, colonies, and stuff like that. Okay, I do agree. You've been doing good, not misclicking your townhouse upgrade. I feel like you've been at 26 for a long time. I think we were at 25 last time, actually. I was farming on my phone on yesterday. Well, I was farming on my phone on yesterday, but was it then when I did one more misclick? But yeah, I have been quite careful with it. Yeah, I think it was 25 last time. But only one extra misclick. Maybe if we get a free townhouse reset ticket, maybe I will reset this 10,000. Got a turn off upgrading. I tried that. But then when I wanted to level something, you have to turn it on anyway. And then I just forget to turn it back on. Off. Like if you use the level up lock in settings, for those who don't know, then you should not be able to misclick on anything. And I would like this to work in a way that if you actually level something and you unlock it, then it would be locked again after you have stopped upgrading that hero or something, but it doesn't work like that. But for now we can keep it so I don't actually accidentally level my townhouser more during this stream. 10,034, 10,035. You guys have been doing really great as well. I'm happy I'm not the only one. I think at some point my hotkey for Bone Dragon was close enough that I could level up townhouses with the hotkey. Can I do it now? Let's see. How to faster push waves? Okay, it's a little bit lower now. I can't accidentally click the townhouser level with this key. It will instead click the colony button. That's a better one. Well, faster waves comes from, well, 3x game speed, obviously. Chrono. If you can have the Golden Horn, which costs real money, that equals faster progression. And also, of course, the Devil Horn Dresser. But if you are early game, I would say if you are below 100,000 waves, using the first level Devil Horn is completely fine. If you can beat the second level, okay, it's fine. But you don't really have... You like rustings and go for higher levels at that point. That can wait. That recommendation might change once we start getting more skill points after the next update. But personally, right now, that's what I would recommend. It will also, if you are playing the game for the first time, it will give you enough time to learn all the mechanics and actually like start figuring out what you are doing, what the hell is going on your screen, etc. Should make it so you can lock individual heroes. Agreed. That would be a huge quality of life. Well, just to be able to unlock, like lock your castle and townhouse section, for example, alone, instead of heroes, would do wonders. I mean, gold-wise, it doesn't matter. Like, me giving 1 level or 100 levels of town archers, the gold is absolutely nothing. It's just a number. It irritates me. Even though 23 hours a day the game is on auto battle with the screensaver on, so I won't be seeing it, but for that 1 hour per day, it will be very, very annoying to see this number over here. I could go like 10,100, I guess. I want to go to France someday, but they hate tourists. Is that true? Try the dungeon. I can try. Which dungeon would you like to see? RF? Expert dungeon? The highest level? What wave to stop using free auto battle? When you can use gold auto battle and do, well, Devil Horn +3, preferably. At some cases, maybe Devil Horn +2. That will most likely be somewhere between 500,000 and 1 million waves for most people. But I guess it's safer to say, like, closer to 1 million waves. Again, that might change, since we will be getting more skill points earlier with the next update. So you might be able to reach it a little bit faster, possibly. But it will also depend on your items still, so you will have to do farming if you want to do that. Or buy items, boxes. Go with 11111. I could do it, but I don't really like how it looks like. It doesn't really look good, like, pleasant to my eye either. For some reason. I guess that would be the next option after, like, 10,100. Or maybe it would be like 11,000 and then that one. How you will buy it, and when you play it, the ghost will play attack with you. That sounds a very scary thought. I will have to, if I ever play it, I will first have to learn every single place where you can hide. It will be a very interesting stream. From 5 hours of playing, 4 hours and 45 minutes hiding. Not all friends hate tourists, not even close. It's a big source of income. Many just refuse to learn or speak English. That's understandable. In Finland, I would say most are just scared to speak English. In general, I think if anyone comes to Finland for a vacation, for example, the people in here, we are very quiet and we tend to stay away from each other. We don't approach random people. But if we are approached, like if you need to ask for help or directions or whatever, we are, like 99% of the cases, we are more than happy to help. But for some reason, for some people, speaking English or the idea of speaking English is a scary thing, because we are not used to having to talk English in our everyday life. Even though most of Finnish people, except maybe the very old folk, know English pretty good. They understand very nicely. They can speak at least decently. How's the Elden Ring playthrough going? Slowly. And a lot of rage. I have not started the DLC yet. So I've been just thinking if I will or will not stream it. I've been working on an account that I can possibly survive in the DLC. It's a slow progress. Do they make you enroll in Finland military without choice? Yes. If you are a Finnish citizen, a male Finnish citizen, you will have mandatory military service, or like you can do a civil service as well. How do you shoot many arrows? In many arrows. On what? On Bowmaster? For some reason I can't speak anymore. These skill nodes over here, this one in particular, will increase the arrows you get for your strafe for Bowmaster by +1. So that's why you shoot 2 arrows when you use the skill, instead of 1 arrow. Is that what you meant? If you play on high difficulty, every single obvious hiding place is blocked. I will never play on high difficulty. Can hide under your desk, easy fix. Okay, I just have to play from under my desk without looking at the screen. I will do that. Can I also play without headphones so I don't hear any scary sounds? I'm an introvert, but bullying Finnish people by approaching them and awkwardly saying hi and standing next to them in silence sounds wonderful. That's evil. That is truly evil. Truly, truly evil. Well, I guess most people would just like glance at you and walk away. We like our social distance. Thank you very much. How to get this update? The update is not live yet, so no one has it. If you want to try the beta, you can find it. I will link it in the Discord. You can find it through there. The update is not live. Maybe I'll see you soon as well. Thanks for joining in. Gonna scare you even more with one ghost type? Go ahead. Not sure if it makes me more willing to bite or not. At what point does Assassin become more than just a support unit? Oh, Floss already answered that one. Thank you. You're just nodding and saying that's evil is beautiful. I played the situation in my mind and I realized how evil it would be. How do you do dragon without using mouse? I use hotkeys on my keyboard, so I press buttons on my keyboard to activate the battle, and then I use my mouse to use the heroes itself. I do have a guide video of that one. I will link it in the chat as well right now. I'm not gonna be selling this one, no. I want the dust. Thank you. So it's not any kind of an auto-clicker, because auto-clickers are not allowed, or macros. It's just me pressing buttons on my keyboard and mouse. When is the update releasing? We don't know yet. We don't have an actual date. Can you show gold auto battle? Secret? Hey, yes, I can. I mean, this is my gold auto battle build currently. We can actually do a wave. Let's see how it goes. With the new item. Is dragon good for gold farm? Well, it's just some extra gold for you, but mainly you want to do it for items. The gold is just a bonus. But yes, it's a nice bonus. But that's the problem. There's the boss results of this wave. There was the overall results in here. And here's the gold. If you had to change something... Ooh. I mean, it's not a terrible item. It's 3 useful lines for Bowmaster or Sniper, for example. I don't need it, but... in early to mid game, it would be a pretty decent item. If you had to change something about the game, what would it be? Crafting towers, new dragon? Well, for starters, I would not want a new dragon. I would rather want a new, like, another kind of boss or another kind of a game mode. I'm not sure what kind of a game mode, but I would rather want like another kind of a game mode rather than a new dragon, or just another kind of a boss, for example. Crafting wise, I would probably change rune hunting in a way that you could actually like destroy your runes and get some rune dust or whatever, and you could craft runes. It could be very expensive, but if you could do it, it would make farming for runes much more enjoyable, I would say. Online PvP could be nice, but it's just could be very hard to implement in this kind of a game. Why are you not using Ice Fire Electric Tower? They are not gonna be doing anything for this build. This build is all about Giants and Bowmaster dealing all of the damage. Those will be fast when he is far away from you and you can't hide from him in any hiding spot. The sad thing is he is slow near you, so he has to walk away from him even without sprinting. So that one basically just wants to scare you to death. Let's make a new dungeon, but instead of runes you will get orbs. Like a new kind of orbs, so what do you have in mind? Another great item. You get a reroll on a single line on an item, even if you can only reroll once. Well, rerolling once, yeah, that could be probably nice, but if that was added, I would guess it would be something that you would have to pay for. Which is why I would be really scared for that kind of an update to come. Because the developer would know if you have a good item, and you want to turn it into an insanely good item, you are willing to pay for it. Or there's a lot of people who are willing to pay for it. So it would most likely be a paid feature. But I do agree that getting good items in this game takes a long time if you don't want to spend money in this game. Do you think there could be some sort of a way to further upgrade your items? Or like further upgrade your heroes? That could be like a different kind of, maybe not an item, maybe not an orb, but maybe something different. That would boost your heroes. Rune Dust, I would like it very much. Just reroll with boxes, yeah. That could work, I guess. We have a lot of coin. You mean gold? Because this account is over almost 7.5 million waves. So this amount of gold doesn't really get me a whole lot of upgrades, actually. Armor for heroes? I want skins. I want pink giants. Or something like that. Town cannons are not doing anything for the build. They are just here so that I get to use item with cooldown skill level +1 lines. They don't actually do any damage. I just need more. Well, on Dragon build you don't really need that much cooldown compared to Way build, but for Way builds as well, they are there for that reason. They do absolutely no damage. Especially when they are only level 10,000. Where, for example, my damage dealers are much higher. Like Giants are my #1 hero. They are over 400,000 levels. Well, good night. Thank you for staying. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Hero Ascension, max 1 hero per deck, makes the hero very good and look better. I'm sold at the look good part already. It would be... How would it be better, for example, if you would use it on, let's say, Bowmaster? More damage or what? Terrible item. Now we have dust to craft. That one item I was supposed to be crafting previously, but I just kinda misclicked. Oopsie. Flipping stuff on YouTube mobile is like using Discord mobile, so extremely awkward. Not really working in a way you want. Not sure if I have ever tried. No, I think I have tried. No, not on mobile, only on PC, the clipping feature once. What? I'm scared, what are you doing? He will kill you when you hide, since if... Okay, so it's my worst nemesis. I will just be hiding. I'm the hiding man. Okay, let's do a weapon. Boom. I mean, it's a decent giant or Edward item. I just don't need it. But you could definitely use this one. Final idea, update the costume shop and you can change the visual look of heroes. Yes! I mean, to be fair, if I had some great skin for some hero, I would be willing to pay for like a €1 per custom. Could I bet on farming Eddie? Well, I have CDEs on Eddie. Maybe I could use the hero damage to like... yeah, true. I will keep it, actually. I guess I'm just using the same items as for waving, so for CDEs. Yeah, his damage has been terrible lately, so... Good point. Very good point. But if I were to change, do I have... Okay, I have some bonus gold stuff in here for some reason. Let's put the item in here. It was... Well, I have this one, and this one is better than the other one anyway, so I'm just gonna be using that one, and I'm gonna be destroying this one anyway. But we could also use one... damage skill level, something that I won't really be missing. Do I have something like that in here? I have a lot of stuff. I should go through this at some point, but oh boy. The idea scares me. Maybe like, no, I won't be missing this one, and it won't really make much of a difference for Edward, I guess, so we can use this. Let's upgrade this one so we get a little bit boost for the damage, but we don't really have to upgrade the accessory. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's been a year, I haven't played this game. Welcome back. There we go. +1 summon unit, a stun chance is also not a bad thing over there either. So now we have hero damage skill level +1s on both items. So now I have a little bit more of these in the dragon build. Mr. HCR2, welcome back. How often do you farm for dark crystals? My miners are 24/7 on dark crystals. I never use them for gold. So most of the time I have the max amount of dark crystals, but now we have been using a little bit so. Oh, I have something more than you do, Calypso. Aha, jealous. Well, I guess most of the units just have. How many did I have again? Well, you have more damage ease than I do. I have just a couple of more in total. I think I have damage skill levels. Well, I have a critical damage actually in here. This could be improved. This could be improved as well. I really want that decreased chest timer from the update, but I don't want that damage decrease, so... I haven't tested on the beta server, like farming on my main, compared to this one, is it faster or not? I guess it should be a little faster still. Oh, someone asked me to do a dungeon, by the way. I completely forgot. My apologies. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. You see, this brain of mine. I barely function with it in everyday life myself, so... Imagine what the level 1 billion giants would do to the Bone Dragon. It's like, you're dead. At that point, even like having a same level Bowmaster would be even faster because one arrow would kill it. Hey Daniel. Hey Leo. I have no idea. Hello, welcome. We don't have dust now. Yeah, we need 2 more items for another graph. I feel like I have forgotten to do something today that I was supposed to be doing. Well, I will find out eventually. I'm gonna take a quick toilet break. Let's see. Last time I let my game run on auto battle when I went away. I get a serious lag and I start losing, so let's hope that doesn't happen this time. That would be a little awkward. Yeah. I will let you see some waves. I will get some more water. I will do a quick toilet break and then we will be right back on farming. Boom. How's this going? Are we losing? I hope not. That's a beautiful, beautiful gold over there. Damn. 15 trillion extra to giants. Do you want me to do it? Okay, David. It most likely won't be next one, but thank you anyway. Thank you for joining in. I hope you have a good one. Don't get scared to death, okay? Show them. You may have seen me in Discord calling. Oh, I have. Okay, hello. It's always a little bit weird when people have, like, well, naturally you have different usernames on different apps, if you can call YouTube an app. Go on Bowmaster. 15 trillion gold on Bowmaster. Okay, let's make a quick poll. I will give you a couple of minutes to answer. Do you want to spend all the gold I have right now on giants or Bowmaster? Username is EO. I try to remember. Kind of a new, need tips. Blaze Warriors, I would recommend highly, if you haven't already done, to watch this video. I will link it in the chat right now. I know, Daniel, I live in Finland. So in Europe. The votes seem to be quite equal right now. Giants are on a little bit lead, but it's dropping. I guess we have giant haters in the chat. What? What? Giants are a little bit in the lead. 22 votes so far. Why can't we vote Town Archers? Yeah. Actually, 15 trillion, isn't that pretty much the amount of gold I got from my Town Archers like a year ago when I reset them with the reset ticket? I made a video about that one. Was it 15 trillion? Pretty sure it was 15 trillion. Giants are cute, no one hates them. Thank you. I agree. Thank you. Should I try to spend time beating any of the first 3 dragons? I would not really recommend doing so, no. You can just keep on going until you can beat Sin. I mean, you can kill them if you want, and is your first time playing, so if you want, like, have the thrill of killing those dragons, go for it. But it's not really optimal. Hey, Flynn. Do I? Do I now? Okay, let's make a poll. Should I show him my DCDI? Okay, yeah. Here you go. $14.91915 goal. Okay. So pretty close. Pretty close. Just got home from work. And did you have a good day or a rough day? I mean, this one. It's an upgrade, okay? It's an upgrade. Yeah, it's kinda yikes. Yeah, I do agree. You should see my reaction when I got it. Like, so I don't know, so mixed. I'm satisfied, but I was a little bit scared when it dropped, because I was trying to figure out with the low rolls, like, are they actually gonna be better than the perfect L item I had? Because I had a perfect 10 minus 10%, minus 2.0 flat. What minute of stream? Does someone have any idea? Just after we started on, like, I did beta first, and then I switched over to the main game, and then we started. It was from crafting. There's a clip in Discord. Oh my god. Okay, I'm scared. Okay. Go check the clip then. Alrighty, 32 votes, and the winner seems to be Giants, but barely. To be honest, I'm a little surprised. The people are not liking Giants more than this. Why do I keep on using my slingers? I don't know. Favorite old man after Spider... Does that mean you don't count me as an old man? Or does that mean you don't like me? How should I take that? Please playing Hell? Not today. We could do one live again for Hell mode. But lately, whenever I did it on live, we had massive lags, and having massive lags in Hell mode is just absolutely yikes. Okay, voting ended. The winner is Giants again. So Jelly, you will get one once you get to the same wave level as I am. I promise. Can you send the beta link? Oh, thank you, Maddie. Bowmaster is, in a physical summon build, Bowmaster is decent, good for Infinite Town, yes. Okay. 15 trillion. I usually don't spend all my gold, and I hope it shouldn't affect my mana usage. How much can we get? My waves on a day 6. I will check. Remember me after this one. I will check if I have some notes. I'm not sure if I have that one written down. Maybe I don't. I will check. Okay, 417,000 and 15 trillion gold. Oh, I have the level up luck. No, I forgot about that one already. We have to do it like this, right? 1,000, 2,000. But that's already 5 trillion gone. 3,000. 420. Can we leave it at this one? No, okay. 1, 2, 3. No, we are not getting the 425. We are getting the 424 and something. There we go. Good to leave it there. I was too hasty. I'm sorry. I don't think others would have allowed me to do it, Matty. But I would have agreed. It would have been a very nice level. Would have allowed them to actually place it, but no. There we go. That's a lot of, like, what we got. 7,000 waves levels. You can hear my brain melting right now. Missing all the meme numbers. True. Day 6. Okay, let's see what I have. Well, I have absolutely nothing written down about day 6, so I can't really tell. I guess I got a little bit lazy at that point with my notes. Have you ever gone for max waves in a season, like heavily pushing? That's something I really should just try to do. If I can line a season for a certain date that I actually have nothing to do except skipping, I want to do it, but no, I really haven't with this. Since returning, I really haven't done like super heavy pushing. Unlike you, you've been going absolutely crazy, my friend. The most pushing I've done is just a little bit over 100k in a season. 40 million per hit, that's not not crazy at all. Let me know when you want to do it. I'll go main with you. Ooh, will we have a little race? Yeah, absolutely. We will do it. I don't know when yet, but we will do it. Absolutely. If... Okay, it's easy for me to say now, but if that DCDI was just a tiny bit better, that I would have been able to go 5.8 or something, I would think I would have been ready with my farming for a while, but now I just want a little bit more. Also, I do want some skill duration runes, which is absolutely terribly boring to farm. Do you have skill duration runes in your wave build, Matty? Or Necro? How do you start dragons so fast? I use hotkeys, so I press 3 buttons on my keyboard. One taps the statue, one taps the bone dragon text, and the third one taps the battle button. So it's just bang, 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 and there we go. Just 2 of them. So I have currently 0. I also want to try a no healer build. But for that I will need even more skill durations, so... Maybe I should do an intermediate dungeon farming live, but how boring is that? Unless someone wants to race for intermediate dungeon, then it might be a little bit more enjoyable. What is your infinite colony race? Haven't been paying too much attention to it lately. What does this make? My brain is not braining. That's like 6.8, 6.9. Nice. I mean, last season I was running it for a while. Before that, I don't think I did any infinite colony for like 2 seasons or so. I just keep it over there. I just let it run for a while. Since I'm not upgrading my Dark Elf, it's a little awkward to try to go higher because of the healing. And since I just get enough gold basically from gold order battle, I don't really pay too much attention to my infinite colony. I do it a little bit so that I can keep it somewhere above that. To get to 10x, I would need to level up, at least I would need to get more healing. That's for sure. I would need to level up my Dark Elf. Because I die because of the enemy archers at some point. It's something fun I could try and push at some point. Like reset my assassin, for example. Use the gold on Dark Elf and other units. Or Dark Elf mainly. And see how far I can get. Yeah, mana problems are easy because, yeah, giants can be so expensive. I didn't try Wave with my newly upgraded giants, but I think I have been able to get so many, like, in big reduction nodes lately because I have enough skill points that it shouldn't be an issue. But let's see, let's do a test wave. Yeah, it's definitely not an issue. But yeah, early game, mana problems are very common. And the best way you can deal with them is level up your castle and your worm. And make sure you mirror your worm as well. Leviatha, hello and welcome. Ratio means, for example, on your heroes. Oh, Bane just replied to this one. For Infinite Colony, for example. It's that one. And if you want to calculate your hero ratio, it's your hero level divided by your wave level. Can I get a calculator in here? Great. Where is it? Can I make it a little small? Okay, that's a little awkward. I swear I'm a professional. Okay, I'm not gonna be bothered. Which move it. So, for example, my giants are now what, 424,000 level, right? And I'm on approximately wave level 7.5 million. So my giants level divided by my wave level would be approximately this ratio. Is that how you say calculator in Finnish? You mean laskin? Yeah. You can also say taskulaskin, which just tasku means pocket, so it's like a pocket calculator. And function calculator is funktiolaskin. Today we are having a Finnish lesson. But yeah, there's how you would calculate the ratio of my giants, for example. I hope you are still here to hear this. But let's get rid of that one. Margalo, hello, welcome. Is 0.06 good? Yes, it is. The recommended is 0.05. If you are in early game, it will likely be a little bit higher, but if you are running that one, it's a good one, yeah. But if you're in early game, it might easily be like what Siegfried has, for example, or even more. You could have like 0.1 for a while, because you will be getting so much gold in early game. You get E item, I'm taking Ice Sower. Be prepared, my friend, be prepared. Should we do some dungeon for fun? Because I promised to do dungeon, but I forgot to do it twice in a row. First we need one E item. Then I guess we could do a little bit expert dungeon for fun. I don't necessarily at this moment need anything from there. But having an extra town archer rune would never hurt. Let's get a good E item. Right now, and then switch there. Or would you rather see intermediate dungeon? I guess that's even more boring to watch. If you don't need expert, then maybe skilled race and grind. True. But it's also something, it's very brain dead farming, so I can just do it also while watching TV or something else. Offline. Or maybe we won't get any items today, so I can stop grinding this dragon. Push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't get to me. Say what you wanna say. Go take it all away. You guys have any weekend plans? I mean, it's only Wednesday, I know, but we are getting closer and closer every day. Swimming and cliff diving. Ooh. I don't think there's any chance he would be getting any photos or videos of the cliff diving. That sounds, I mean, interesting, but I probably would never do myself. It's not that I would be scared, it's just I don't want. I haven't swim this year yet, I think. It's weird. I will have to fix that. There's our E item, so we can switch over the dungeons. Thank you very much. Do we have enough for a graph? This is a +1 summon unit on bow is not something we really need. Okay, we don't have, we need. Now I can craft 2 items with pink dust so that we can get those 2 red dusts that we need for an E item, right? +1 summoned unit, stun chance and cooldown. It's not a terrible item. I don't need it. Where did you find more E items with cooldown skill level? By defeating a dragon or by swapping dust? I probably should have kept track on that. I would say it's pretty equal. I would, like, just estimating, I would say it's pretty equal. Like this one. Damn, so close. Holy cooldown. Cooldown slow and because, yeah, nah. With double cooldown, it could be useful. It would be a very nice chrono item, but with just 1 cooldown, nah. Nope. Righty, let's switch. So expert dungeon for a while. I haven't. It's also changed for me. I haven't been doing expert dungeon in a while. I could also use the altar as well, so let's... I should have hotkey for the altar. Did it activate? Oh, it does. I'm blind. Every dungeon. Okay, let's do every dungeon once. Beginner dungeon first. Then intermediate dungeon. And then the XP dungeon. There we go. No drops. What a shocker. Is it hello? Hello. Sorry, I missed that one. Welcome. Long time no see. How you doing? %5 fire damage. Not good enough to be a keeper. Nah. The dungeon is stronger, definitely, than Bone Dragon. Yeah, it takes a lot longer to kill. Also, the ones that charge over all the way towards my castle takes a little bit longer to kill than the ones that, for example, the troll, this one, who stops over there, because my giants will have to also walk all the way back to my castle. I guess we are only getting him now. Fine. Doing great, a little bit hot in there, coming back from a friend's house. He had AC in there, it was good. The difference, I mean, when you go from no AC to AC, it's a bliss. But the other way around, oh boy. It's the same as driving in a car with no air conditioning during summer. Ooh. It's a different kind of a journey. New update, we don't know about the date yet, unfortunately. Hopefully soon, but we don't know. It could take a while still. There might still be more changes to come. I think because people were so much against the autoskip, it was delayed because of that reason. Otherwise, we would have gotten it already. But I think it's a good deal. Get the delayed update if we don't get the +30 autoskip function. Not gonna be keeping this one. Now, I wish I could just like make this dust. But no, I cannot. I just stretch a little bit every now and then. Yesterday I was cleaning the house, so I was like using the vacuum cleaner, and then when I was done, I tried to put it away, and it doesn't really weigh much, but I lifted it off the ground, and I felt like a really nasty pain on my lower back. Not funny, but it's funny that it was just freaking thing that doesn't weigh anything. So my back is still a little bit like... Last night it was like difficult for me to sit down or anything, because the pain was quite intense actually. Now it's better, now I can sit actually over here, but I still feel. Bye, Maddie. Enjoy the rest of your day as well, and the rest of the week. We will see in Discord, I'm sure, but either way, thank you again. Been an honor. Also starting to get a little bit hungry. We've been doing this for what, 3 hours already also? Almost. Does the hero Tony collect gold, or is it just me who doesn't? Tony gives a little bit gold from his based on his damage, but his damage is very low. And if he dies during a wave, then you get nothing, obviously. But the amount is very low. And if you're using free auto battle, then it doesn't give you anything. Because you won't be getting gold from the monsters during free auto battle. The only reason really you want to have Tony is for the increased crystal capacity for the white crystals if you need to save up for something. We got a Twitch follower, thank you very much, in case you are here as well. You just type !gamble, then you can add a number depending how many crystals you want to gamble, and then the bot will draw you a number, and based on the number you will either lose or gain crystals. The crystals itself don't do anything. You can just collect more and more in chat. It's like a fun thing you can do. I keep forgetting that I actually have to press more buttons during a dungeon than during a dragon battle. 4.2. Again, not enough so that we would keep it. Way to gamble safely. Well, I would say it's white crystals, but basically it's just loyalty points anyway. We just call them crystals. We could also add some commands or other stuff that would be only able to activate with the crystals. So if someone has some ideas, yeah, we are open for suggestions. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's do a little bit of intermediate dungeon. Just a little bit, don't tell anyone. Maybe we get lucky. Because I need skill duration. I need good skill duration runes. Like, closer to the max roll. Like over 0.15. 0.16, 17 or 18 would probably be the optimal range, or max rolls, always good, but and I need a lot of them. Maybe we get lucky and get one during the stream. That would be more than what I could wish for. A great stream, a lot of fun for people, wonderful people, I can talk, and DCD IQ. But now let's finish it with a great skill duration rule, shall we? If you type gamble 10, it will just, I can test for you. It will use 10 of your crystals. It won't affect your game in any way. It's just like loyalty points for watching the stream. There you see what happens. One more download to misclick, I almost dropped my phone. I feel it, on phone it's so easy to misclick. On PC it's harder unless you do goofy stuff as I do, like place a hotkey right on top of that button or something like that. Yeah, on phone it's scary. Skill rays and runes are something more of an endgame stuff. Really. Like, I have none on my baby build currently. I do have them on my hell mode build, where they are really useful, actually. Or not hell mode build. But also, in waving, or your necromancer, they can be useful to make sure that you can, like, have the necromancer debuff activated on bosses, so you kill them faster. What are the changes to lightning? There's no changes, absolutely no changes to lightning. At least for now. We are not getting, in the update, no buffs. We are just getting nerfs to giants and to summon skill tree. There's nothing boosted as far as I know. Except that you will get more skill points in early game. Ugh. Do you make more videos, like 1 to 15 days? Thank you. I'm happy to hear that you enjoyed it. Most likely, at some point, whenever I come up with a good enough idea. Casting Lightning Bowmaster changed the meta with the summon physical nerf. Well, it at least makes Lightning closer to be a contender for a physical summon build. To be honest, before the update is actually out and we know all the changes that are gonna be made, it's hard to say for fact if something's gonna be better or worse. But even with the nerf, physical summon will still be strong. That goes without saying. In very late game, you might want to go for some variation, but you have the option to do so because you also have more skill points. You can get basically all skill trees and anything. In early game, it will likely make Lightning more viable choice if you want to go for Lightning build, because you will also have another boss killer for Lightning. But if you compare the two promotions, if you use the physical tree, and if you have physical and lightning tree, both of them, the physical promotion is still more effective than the lightning tree. Unfortunately, no, I don't think I have time tomorrow to do another live. I'm very sorry. I will try to do another one as soon as I have time. Hey, 2D. We might keep... I guess I have something similar, but I think I will keep one just in case one day we can use this. It's more for like my hoarder side again. Anything today? I did get my very first DCD IQ. Very first, after 7 million waves, after so much. I got it. Terrible rolls, but I got it. Finally, I have one. So thank you for asking. Supposedly, there's a clip of the moment I got it on Discord. I haven't seen it myself. But it was a very weird moment. You play other mobile games on your off time? I very casually nowadays play Pokemon Go if I am away from my house. I used to play it more heavily earlier, some years ago, but now it's just more of like a casual thing. and a little bit of Warcraft Rumble, but I've also been playing it less and less lately. So mostly it's Crow Castle for mobile games. I'm looking for another, if someone has idea of some maybe upcoming new mobile game that's not gonna be 100% money pay to win crap, I'm interested. God bless you. Thank you. And thank you. It was a very nice moment. My brain had very, very hard time comprehending what I saw. And it's scary because their rolls were very, very low. So it was a very mixed emotion moment. How many levels do you have to play to open unlimited upgrade mode? What is unlimited upgrade mode? What Poke MMO? What kind of a game is that? Is it an official Pokemon game? Or unofficial? All the old 5 generations of Pokemon massed into one game? Those interaction events, etc. What kind of a game? Like, is it the same type of a game than the old Pokemon games? Or it's just like a different style of a game? I haven't tried it, haven't heard of it. Goody, good luck with your XP dungeon. I wish you get whichever you are looking for right now. I hope you get it today. Intermediate dungeon drops nothing. Yeah. Actually, I didn't even realize we are still doing intermediate dungeon. I'm not paying attention. I want one good drop. Poison Mastery, well, that's not really what I wanted. I said one coup drop. Jiokian, hello, we are doing absolutely fantastic. How are you doing? $100k and still 2 Tana's runes only, but I got one yesterday. Congratulations. Good to see you today. I'm sure you will get another one today. Promise. Hey, if I got a DCD IQ, you will get that one. 100%. Now, this is why I really wished we could, like, craft. Even if it would be the same or even worse kind of a random thing than using boxes to open runes. It would be fun if we could craft a little bit. Hey, I'm doing great. How are you? only with is bugged. I think that will most likely be fixed in the next update. I didn't actually test in beta. Because it does sound interesting. So do you also like get to play through all the story modes in all of those, or is there like a special one? If you are not forced to pay the PvP, there's also normal battles as well, right? Early game lighting setup. If you go to the beginning of the stream or the video, we went through it after like maybe 10-15 minutes in the stream. I will add timestamps to this video after I stop streaming, which will be in a moment, by the way. I'm starving. I'm glad to hear you're doing good as well. Hope you have been having wonderful weeks so far. Basically, the basic stories of first gens, but it also makes some PvP trades. So there's a lot to do, lot to do then. Is it on? I don't think it's on Play Store. Is it? Do you have to like get an APK? Yeah, I've never even heard about that one. Or if I have completely ignored it. Another Poison Mastery, come on. I don't need the 10,000 gold. Will the new update make Devil Hunt 2 easier to get? Well, most likely yes. You will be getting much more skill points on early game, so that will likely help. Of course, if we do get the giant nerfs for giant's damage and movement speed, that will also affect the physical summon build, so I would say it will likely be easier. Slightly at least. Time for poison build. Perhaps one day. There should be rune shards or something, yeah. And if you ever get those, yeah, it will be so fun knowing you have sold like 10, 100 million, 1,000 billion runes already. And imagine how many shards you would have. When is the new update coming? We don't know. Unfortunately, as far as I know, we don't have any date for it. Any change in Helmut builds when update drops? Well, the thing is that Thanos Helmut build will be harder because of Druid getting, well, fixed or nerfed, however you want to look at it. Haven't been paying too much attention to it myself yet. So that remains to be seen. But overall, that will likely mean that at least all Taunatsu Helmut build scores will likely drop. Universally, all across the board, for everyone. Come on, game, give me one skill ration. One! And I'm happy. I think I have like I have like 2 skill duration runes of 0.15 in my inventory right now. So those are the bare minimum I might use, I guess. But getting closer to the top 100, just got 113 billion. Congratulations! That's a very nice score. I mean, it will affect everyone using Down Answer Helmut build, and basically everyone around those scores, not everyone, but a lot of them, does use Down Answer Helmut build, so everyone's scores will drop. So I don't know if your actual ranking will drop that much. I stream, well, lately I think I've been streaming like once per week. I try to make an announcement, like a post in my Discord, like one day before the stream, if I have time, at least one day before. So if you want to join my Discord, you will be able to find the information there beforehand. But usually it's been like once per week. If I have time, then I will do more. I've been saying for like a year that I will set up a proper weekly schedule for streams, but that's still a work in progress. I guess we are not getting the skill duration rune. Let's do 1 bone dragon. Oh, E-item right away. Thank you very much. It's not very good one, but it's 3 dust. If for real? Okay, we are not getting anything else than Poison Mastery. Okay, fine. We are not doing this dungeon then. I get the hint. Fine. I'm gonna hunt for 1 more E-item, and then I'm done. Now that I said it, it will take an hour or more, most likely. Speaking of Poke MMO, I might go back in the next day, same as some good old modded Minecraft. Did we manage to wake some nostalgia in you? I didn't do anything, but... if you use the physical summon build, you just can keep on using it. Yeah, keep on doing colonies as often as you can. Especially now the orc colonies, so that you can get dust from the orc workers. Do a poison build. Oh boy. Yokian, thank you very much. Well, I can say, no, it's not really my build. It's a build that's a result of the community working together towards a common goal, the meta build. But it's a very strong build indeed. It's been the meta build for, what, 2 years? Progeria, yeah, focus on getting the first world done as soon as you can, because it's your main source of gold income. After that, you can relax a bit and just start doing slowly the colonies. But the first world is high priority. It's fine if it's not finished on that wave level yet, but just focus on it first and foremost, if you can. Until 100k plus waves, yeah. You can probably start killing Legendary Dragon a bit earlier, but 100k waves is a nice milestone for that. Damn, nostalgia, that's one hell of a drug. If I could go back in time, I would like to play some more Battlefield 2 again. How many months need to kill Bone Dragon? Well, you will be... over 500,000 waves in the game, most likely, once you can start killing him for the first time. And even then it will be very slow. Yeah, leader, so Edward is usually the third. For me, it doesn't really do any damage anymore. It's mainly just giants. What features on the game that you recommend to never miss out on? That was a double critical chance sword S tier, by the way. I don't need it. I destroyed it quite fast. Barely had time to read it myself. Well, the first thing, like I said, to focus on the first colony world as your #1 priority in early game, because it's your main source of gold income. And that you don't want to miss out is that you will conquer the seasonal colonies every time they reset. So, quite soon, actually. Not tomorrow, but the day after. So that when you do it immediately when they reset, you can do it for free. If you do it later, then you will have to pay 5 crystals for each battle. For me, it does the same as Bowmaster on Dragon builds, pay 800k. Yeah, it's normal at that point, yeah. The higher you go, the lower Edward's performance drops. Because, for example, the faster you kill the dragon, the less time Edward will have for his summons. It's good to use knights rather than any witches. The witches are here to boost damage. Because I have this skill node over here, which you can't see behind the description from behind my webcam, but you will get 5% increased damage per witch. So the reason there are 3 witches in here is because they will boost the damage of your giants and your bowmaster. Now, knights would not do that. In waving, using paladins instead of Dorothy is an option that will help your summons to stay alive more if they are getting destroyed by damage for some reason, but usually Dorothy is still better because we'll get more crowd control and you will get the poison debuff for enemies from Dorothy's skeletons. Does it seem bad if I can't do Devil Horn +4 at wave 170k okay with your physical summon. No, that's completely normal. At that point, it's not reasonable for you to go and achieve that, the highest level Devil Horn. At that point, reasonable thing to achieve is probably Devil Horn +2. Yeah, I mean, 1 million waves, that's a pretty nice estimation. Because you definitely need to also farm Bone Dragon, unless you open a lot of boxes for your items. Aleister, that is true. Oh, there we go, that's the item we were looking for. In early game, you won't have enough. There's a couple of reasons that will make your gold idol lose gold compared to high wave level. One is that when you can run a high level Devil Horn, you will get more gold from the monsters. Because, well, you will get more zombies, you will get more bosses, you will get the more increased gold from there. Also, you will have bonus gold skills, like more gold from the bonus gold skill. What else? You will have naturally more of these 1% increased bonus golds when you go all the way from this outer ring, like in here for example, that you won't be able to have in your early to mid game. You also have 10% more monsters, so still skill node over here, that you cannot see again from behind my facecam. So more monsters means more gold from the monsters, because you kill more monsters, you get more gold. And a lot of stuff like that. The cooldowns as well, getting more frogs on the field, a lot of things that will affect it. So you won't be able to get profit from gold out of the battle. You will get profit from, like, when you are below 2000 waves. Maybe it will stop a little bit earlier than that. After that, you won't be able to profit until like 500,000 waves to 1 million wave or so. It depends a little bit on your account. Eventually it will become profitable, but during that period it won't be. So for example, let's see, it's 3.4 billion for me to start Gold Auto Battle, and I get 4.6 billion from it, so I make profit on my wave level, but I'm on a very high wave level. Best in-game purchases are this golden horn over here in the bottom right corner and the 13 hero slot. If you want to use any money in the game, get these two things. They are both permanent. They both help you in terms of game, like progression speed. You get more power in your builds because you have one more hero. They are both are extremely great. That was a tough wave, wow. After that, if you still want to spend more, 3x game speed for a month, or the increased calendar rewards for 30 days. Those are also very nice options. Oh, thank you. We went from 10k to 11k rather fast. I'm happy. Happy to be able to help. That's the basic explanation of it. I don't think we have... No, I don't have dust. We can, for fun, craft a couple of L items. I'm not expecting to get anything useful from this. Not a great item. Even for angels, it's very suboptimal. An early game, yeah, perhaps, but you would like damage reduction instead of that one. Stun chance cooldown. Again, just one stun chance. A double stun chance would be useful, but this one, nope. Knockback and slow, you could keep this one in the early game. For Dorothy, definitely. Fire damage useless, but these two lines are useful for Dorothy in early game. So it's a very nice, if you get an item like this, it would be useful. This one, on the other hand, absolutely not. We still have some dust, okay. Again, single stun line, flat damage. This one, again, it's not great. Okay, that's all stones we have. Alrighty, I'm gonna go grab something to eat now. So, thank you so much for joining again. We went over 3 hours. Woohoo. It was a great stream. Great stream. I'm happy. Happy I got that DT debut finally. Damn. Can't wait to do some more testing with it. So I will see you next time. I will post in the Discord again once I know when. And hopefully we will also get the update soon. Sooner than later. But we don't know yet. So. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. See you next time. Have a great one. Have a great weekend as well. Enjoy. Remember to enjoy, and happy wave.